Hey guys, what's going on? Scott and Clark here at the Furriers channel, and today we are coming at you with not an unboxing video. It's more of a countdown of our favorite figures of 2025. Instead of doing a whole bunch of different videos, man, I'm telling you, when you have figures, a lot of figures and stuff, you have a hard time picking what's your favorite out of everything. So, um, basically what we're going to do today is we're going to do like our top two most disappointing, top two surprising, and then we got about three honorable mentions and our five favorites. Now these are more mine. First off, we'll start with Clark with his two favorite figures, his favorite set, and his two most disappointing figures that he got in 2025. So here we go. I guess we'll start with Clark. Are you going to say anything today, Clark?
Oh.
Like, what's up? Hello? No one's seen you in a while. Last time they seen you, you were on a poo journey.
No. I went to Hawaii.
Hawaii. Mukalakahiki. Come on, you want to lay me? Pass the point, Mahalo. Go.
Right here, there. So, so what we will do is we will start with, I guess, your two favorite figures that you got in 2025. And can you go ahead and name the first one? Actually, no. That we'll just start with your first figure you think is your favorite that you got in 2025. No, I'll do the honors. You just tell them.
So my first favorite is Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Well,
I don't even think that's his hat. That's all right. Accidents happen. Whose hat is that?
Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes. Okay. All right. Let me see. We'll put him down there. That's the Elite figure that came out this year. That is one of his favorites. And you don't have to get that close, but I'll probably put in some pictures and stuff. So, and then we got their second favorite figure of 2025, Clark.
It is Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. This is the Elite release that came out this year, which we've gotten a lot of Cody Rhodes. So you could almost be like, well, that looks like the one that came out in 2024. Hey, you could fool me too. So, but this is the one that came out this year, another Elite. Clark was really wanting a new Cody Rhodes because he had the basic Cody Rhodes. Yeah. What happened to that Cody Rhodes?
Oh, his leg came off because of my sister.
He's always blaming his sister.
No, I'm not.
So his play set, well, he didn't get a lot of play sets, but this one was pretty sweet, I think. So
yeah, it was from my Uncle Zach.
Oh yes, that ring is something else. And it even does all that, and you can bounce them out of the ring. Man, if I was a kid, this would have been awesome. What did you think about it when you got it?
Oh, it was very cool and pretty. Not pretty. I don't know.
It's just cool.
It's fun to play with.
Definitely a good one for your wrestling figures. And we'll do your most surprising figures that you got this year. And I'll go ahead and grab them for you because we dropped them in the floor. And we'll go ahead and start with this one. Who is this?
Sonic mixed with the Flash.
Yeah. Yep. It's a pretty sweet figure, although, like I said in that one, I think I talked a little bit about that one break easy. Yeah, so if you're a kid is pretty rough with figures.
And you broke one already.
I broke it, but I was getting it out of the package. It was like I went to pull, they're like just really stuck in the package. I went to pull him out and the arm stayed in there. So I would say I think he's pretty cool, very top heavy, and they do break easy, but they do look cool.
But I don't know why the other ones didn't break when you took those out.
All right, and this is another one that Clark picked out here. Do you remember his name?
He's the clone of Spider-Man.
Yes. So we got, I think that's not the Scarlet Spider. I forgot his name. We'll post it up whenever.
I don't know his name either.
Yeah, he does. He remembers his name.
Oh, I don't.
Ben Riley.
Then what did you say? You don't
I was trying to
remember.
test him. This is one of the retro carded Spider-Mans. I had an extra one because I don't know why. So it had been hanging on the wall. And what did you say?
Can I have that?
Yeah, can I have that? So of course I typically give you quite a few figures that I have, right?
Yeah, you gave me a lot of the WWE wrestlers.
Yeah, a lot of WWE, mainly WWE and Marvel Legends and stuff like that. But when he brought that down, I was like, that is a cool pick right there because he is definitely sweet. Then we got his disappointing figures. I'll let you go and hold those. I'm going to give them to you on the slide there. Don't show anybody. Don't show anybody. What's the first one?
The first one is this one.
The little mini Megatron. Now, why would you pick that one?
Because, I would use him just to set up, but none of his arms can move. Where I can make it, where I can set it up his own.
I think he looks cool, but toyetic-wise, he's right. But I will say, if you were as old as I am, none of your toys had hardly any articulation. So you'll be lucky if they had 3 points of articulation, or what were they, 5 points, because the legs moved up and down, arms, and the head would spin. That was it. Unless you got G.I. Joe, and I didn't have any G.I. Joe. So,
But
and
you bought one.
Bought one what?
A G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah, I dabble in G.I. Joe Paquito. So, what was your most disappointing figure of 2025?
And another one we have Roman Reigns.
Is that, yeah, that's Roman Reigns. Yeah, he got a Seth Rollins too, like that.
Seth Rollins,
Yeah. So this one, he got a couple of these, and I think the thing we were anticipating is they were going to be kind of rubbery, like very, like, you know, rubber guys, big rubber guys. So unfortunately, we got them out. They are not very rubbery, and they don't do the business. So they were a little disappointing. So I will say we'll put that in. That doesn't mean that we don't play with them. I don't play with them. I just look at him. He plays with them, right?
Not really. I set him up too.
Yeah, he sets them up too. So the thing in that is it kind of didn't do what we expected it to do, right? We wanted it to be a big rubber guy. So moving on into this 2025 list that we have put together, and it is
forever.
It took forever because I'm old and slow, and he's young and impatient, and it's not a good mix.
I am patient.
Impatient. Okay, so we're going to start off this countdown with our 2 most disappointing figures of 2025. Now, whenever I say disappointing, that doesn't mean I hate these figures. I still put them on the shelf, but I'm just kind of like, ugh. So the first disappointing figure of 2025, we're only doing 2 because we could probably do a pretty extensive list. We are going to go with the Battle Damage Spider-Man. Now, if you would, my sir, pass him on so I can take a look at him. Now, this one, whenever I seen it coming out, there's a couple things that made this disappointing.
I don't know why it's disappointing. I like that Spider-Man.
You want me to tell you why?
Yeah.
Number 1 was the price. With that Magic card set, this was way overpriced, but I was at Target and it was on sale. It was $32. That's still way too much for a Spider-Man figure.
Yeah, just for a figure.
He does have the articulation, but there are the paint issues and the battle damage. It's just not quite there, especially the head sculpt. I think we could have gone with more of the McFarlane head for the battle damage, which they did not.
And
go ahead.
And his head is very stiff.
Well, it's got more of the head from the retro carded Spider-Man head. I was kind of more wanting what they did with the head in the Maximum Spider-Man. And our number 2 most disappointing figure, which I was kind of excited about to get, and I think people are already seeing it, is the Iceman that just came out, that is more of the clear and just kind of, you can see all the innards of the joints and stuff. I just don't know if it was what a lot of people wanted. And then when I got it and opened it, I was kind of like, eh. I kind of like more the bluish white to where you can't see through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not time for yawning yet. I'm boring, but we're going to make it through this, okay? All right. Now, before you grab anything, we are going to the most surprising figures of 2025. And number one, which could be number two, I don't know how you want to count these down, but we'll say number two is Cable from the 97 X-Men. And I got him, buddy. This one right here was surprising. Hold on, we can't get that one up yet. And the reason why it was surprising is it's just the cartoonish aspect of it a little bit, which I do collect the 97 X-Men line. But just to get that Cable, a new Cable, and it looks really good. You know, it's not like the best articulated Cable, but I really was pretty excited about getting that one right there. So, all right, and our number one surprising figure of 2025 was the ROM figure that came out. If my assistant will hand him over. Yeah, slowly but surely. Yes, I think this one was on a lot of people's list. Clark, obviously, this is the first time he's ever seen this guy. It was a figure you've seen a lot in the comic books, not in the, it was like advertisements. You see him in advertisements and comic books a lot. So, but to get this figure, and it looks really good. The paint looks good. Articulation is still good for a blocky kind of figure. He stands good. Like people have said too, I don't think we're going to get another ROM figure. If we did, we'd all be really surprised. But this one pretty much does the job. So I think a lot of people were really happy with that. So now I think we're going to move on to honorable mentions. So honorable mentions. All right, so we got three of them, three honorable mentions. And our number 3 spot is going to be Superior Spider-Man. And I can't remember if this one came out in 24 or 25. It might have been the end of 24. I really don't remember, but I've always kept this figure on the shelf, and I'm always kind of looking at it. So is he over there, Superior Spider-Man? Yeah. If you would, hand him to me, good sir. All right. This bad boy was not too crazily priced, if I remember correctly. But this bad boy, I love the Superior Spider-Man comic book. Oh my gosh, am I that boring? Good Lord. He's over here yawning because his daddy is so freaking boring. I'm just kidding. I'm not boring. I'm the coolest dad ever, right? He's not going to answer. Am I?
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know. It didn't blow it out of the water with anything too different with articulation, obviously. He does have the articulated toes. But this is definitely one of my favorite figures. That's why I had to get an honorable mention. So we'll sit him over there to the side, my good sir. All right. And that was our number 3. Our number 2 is kind of a big fella. Honorable mention because I always wanted this figure as a kid, and I finally got him. Very big. And the only reason he didn't get into the like top 5 favorite figures is because he made me so mad. Oh, you remember me doing this?
Yeah, I remember. He tried.
It is.
Yeah.
Devastator. And I tried doing a video. Remember? I literally was doing this thing.
It took way too long. The video couldn't even stay on. Yeah,
because it was each figure. If you do Transformers, you know it's a really good looking figure. It took me a minute to kind of get everything squished in the spot. Not too bad of the backpack, but it was the frustration level of Transformers on this one, but in particular, had to put it at in the honorable mentions. So definitely Devastator. I said in the video, you know, unless you're just, if you're just kind of a nonchalant Transformer collector, I don't know, man, because it's a one-time transform for me. I don't think I'll ever take it down. It'll probably always be on the shelf like that. Then our number one honorable mention is going to be DC Multiverse Superman. And if you would, kind sir, is he over there? Is he going to fly in? Okay. There was a point where I kind of thought maybe this would be like in my top 5 favorite figures of 2025. Not quite there. If this was like a Mafex, I probably would have, because McFarlane's pin joints and just a lot of the negatives with McFarlane's figures, I just couldn't quite put it there. But it is that classic Superman that I really wanted. So I had to put him in there. I had to mention him at least. So, and as we move on in this new 2026 year, we're going to do the top 5 figures. Actually, they're my top 5 figures.
Yeah.
Right. So, Clark, I kind of asked you, didn't I? But you didn't really have much input on the favorite figures of 2025.
Of what?
Of mine.
Oh, I wanted one that I wanted you to choose.
Who was it?
It was Andrea.
Oh, well, he's pretty old though. It was he did say that. It was Andre the Giant, the Ultimate, that came out. I don't know what year it was. It was quite a few years back. So I was like, buddy, I know that one came out probably I don't know, 3 years ago. I don't know. I'll have to look it up and see. But what we're going to do is we're going to go and get into this top 5 favorite figures of 2025, and there are some figures that I have not gotten in the mail still for 25, and we're in 26. So I guess they just ain't going to make the countdown, are they? No, they're not. Okay, so number 5 on this list, we got toys all on the floor. I'm afraid I'm going to step on something. My number 5 is Jesse the Body Ventura. This was the Coliseum collection that came out here recently. I've been wanting a Jesse, and we finally got one. Definitely the classic looking 70s style pants, spandex. I'm boring him again. I know I'm so boring. It's okay.
You're not.
Okay. So that was our number 5. And we're going to move on to our number 4, which is another Spider-Man figure. You think you can find him? Pop him up there for real quick. This is the 77 Spider-Man. Now, this figure is not the greatest in articulation, obviously, but this Spider-Man has a soft spot in my heart from a child, because I remember the show. Not really well, but I remember watching Spider-Man, and to me back then it was the best thing ever. It was all we had, like live action wise, and so you just had to been there to know it. So I have a really soft spot for this Spider-Man. Well, that's because he has been chilling in the box for a while. I just recently opened him. So, you're so young and you say your legs are tired. You could be sitting like me.
You didn't give me a chair.
I know. You know why I didn't give you a chair?
Why?
Because your mama broke it.
Yeah, I know.
And she didn't purposely break it. The chair was on the verge of breaking because I was leaning back in it, and one of the legs kind of cracked, and she happened to sit in it and lean forward in it, and that leg finally went boing, and it broke. I had that chair forever too. It was one of my favorite chairs.
And my legs are tired from walking up down the stairs because you told me to get dressed.
Well, you don't want to be not dressed for this occasion.
And you told me to get that
YouTube.
notebook.
And okay, long story short, if you have kids, they don't want to do nothing to help you, seems like.
I do. I help you cook too.
He does. He's a little reluctant sometimes, but this boy right here is a machine. He like picks up dog poop. He helps me when I do yard work. He picks up sticks. He cleans his room. He helps his sister clean his room. He throws his trash away. The only things that he doesn't like doing, and I have to tell him, is brushing his teeth. And if this boy could, he'd probably never brush his hair. That's about it, though. Other than that, he's a perfect boy. So we got to move on. We're keeping these people way too long. Yeah. So we're going on to where we at? We got 5, 4, and number 3 is a Transformer again. Surprisingly, Megatron coming in for number 3.
And we have one more.
We have 2 more. Hold on, don't say anything. We gotta be surprised, even though they probably already see. I think somebody seen an arm or something, but don't say anything yet. One thing about kids is keeping a secret is very hard.
No, it's easy for me.
Okay. Well, let me finish my little spill on Megatron. Okay, Megatron, Transformers. Transformers, my favorite cartoon ever as a kid. Optimus Prime, Megatron, Bumblebee, Ironhide. Ironhide's probably one of my favorite Transformers too.
Optimus way.
Oh, the Transformers, yeah. So, but this one came out out of left field. I didn't even know. I forgot who I was. I guess it was Patriot Prime or something I was watching, and he brought it up. I have not transformed this one. I might not, because I would rather him be a gun. But he's a tank, so it is what it is. But in his form, as Megatron form, I don't know what I was trying to say there. It looks really good. That's the 86 series, and I'm more of an 86 series collector of the Studio Series stuff because I love the movie and I love that era of Transformers. Number 2 is, you want to get him? Rowdy Roddy Piper from the 3-pack that I just got in. I love Roddy Piper. I loved him as a kid. I loved him in his movies, especially They Live. Hand him to me. I want to see him. Jeez Louise, you piece. Pop up that box. This just came in. I already opened it. It's the Elite 3-pack of Piper's Pit. We got Rowdy Piper, and I will have to say the shirt is perfect, unlike the Coliseum collection, which if you watch my other video, you heard me complain about that. Other than that, for me, if he had long hair, a little longer hair, he would be the perfect Piper figure for me. I love the outfit. I love the shirt. I love the mic. The most disappointing thing about this 3-pack, I want to throw this in here, because I just did this unboxing, and everything was new to me coming out of the box, and the heads were loose, the legs were tight. There was a lot of quality issues with that box set. If you could, comment down below if you got that box set. Let me know if you're seeing the same thing. Love the look of everything, but a lot of disappointment in the articulation and the loose heads and the tight one leg. It was very disappointing. So, but that being said, let's go to our number 1 figure of 2025. This is my top pick for 2025. And it's not wrong.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. This is just mine.
And he's one of my favorite.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Because I tell you, we together, you and I, went to the movies and both enjoyed this movie. This isn't the figure from the movie.
It was so good, the movie.
And it's so disappointing that, did you know that movie didn't do very well money-wise? Because not many people went to go see it.
Yeah.
I think they just didn't advertise well for it, but it was Transformers 1. So, that being said, our number 1 figure of 2025 is, bring it up, Optimus Prime.
Yep.
This is the 86 series. Let me see him. I want to hold him too. They got the colors down. They got the look down. He's pretty well posable. I don't know what else to say. The gun looks good. Just everything about this figure came in and looked really good. The price was a little redonkulous. He did come with his trailer, which did all the business that it needed to do. So, what's up? You talking smack?
No, I want to talk.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish real quick.
Okay.
See, I'm a talker, I guess. but he's a talker, dude.
No, you
Like,
are.
I mean,
you are.
literally, like in the car, you're
No.
just like,
No, that's you.
okay, I'm not kidding.
No,
Okay,
no.
but let me finish real quick. Okay. This is the best of the best of 2025. There were other figures that came out that I was pretty impressed with, but I didn't put them in. They weren't on my list. These are the ones that literally I was going through, and I was like, yep. So, and you know what's unfortunate being a collector like this too with toys is there's some stuff that's put away that's still in our hiding spot. Do you think you can explain our hiding spot where I put figures?
Oh, it's in the what is it called?
Well, it's a closet, but
It's a
it's not really
closet.
in the closet.
But it's, yeah.
We have a closet where I've got storage containers. So like you go in the closet, and then there's a hole that's cut out of the back, and you can actually. He can walk through it probably. I have to get down on my knees, but I can slide all the boxes in there.
I can't stand up. I have to
you
crawl on
can't?
my knees.
Yeah, so basically it goes under the stairs through the closet, and it's where I hide all the boxes of stuff that we can't display.
The boxes are under the stairs.
Yeah, so I don't know if anybody cared to hear that, but Clark had something he wanted to say.
And what I wanted to say about Optimus Prime, I think they messed up on this. So his friend, which is
Megatron,
they changed, like, he didn't want to be on his side anymore.
Well, no, but they had some disagreements about how they went about. I don't know how to explain it. We'd have to watch the movie again, but I mean, they were friends in the movie, which they gave that the movie gave it a little more weight because of the way they ended up becoming enemies at the end of the movie, which, spoiler, obviously I'm sure people know that, but they had basically, the Autobots they weren't even called Autobots yet, I don't think. They were basically like slaves, basically, and they were lied to all their life, and when they finally became free, Megatron basically didn't want to like try to make any amends with anybody. He just wanted to kill everybody. So and Optimus was more the optimistic one that thought they could do something better.
So I think they did this to Bumblebee or him. They righted that on them. Was it Bumblebee or?
I don't remember. Like I said, it's been a while since we watched it. I told him, I said, our New Year's thing we need to do on like New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, because I'm usually off, is watch Transformers 1 like every year. Or
should we watch it after we make this video?
Oh, they probably can't hear you with your fingers in your mouth, though.
They weren't even in my mouth.
So, yes, that is. If you haven't seen Transformers 1 and you got a boy like me, then you really need to see it, because we went and kind of surprisingly, Clark, I don't think he had a clue that what we were seeing, and we went and seen it, and it's kind of long, but I think you enjoyed it. I mean, he seemed like he did, unless he was lying to me. So
no, I liked it.
Yeah, he liked it. So, but yeah, that's it. We kind of did our top figures. You know, you see this time of year, if you're a toy collector or watch movies or anything, you see a lot of the top 5 of this, top 5 of that. I was like, oh my gosh. For one, I don't collect enough figures for each line to be able to do a top 10. Some of them are doing top 10 or top 5 Marvel Legends, Mattel WWE, NECA, and stuff like that. So if I was rich, maybe we could. So I did get rid of a bunch of NECA figures, though, so we definitely couldn't do a...
Or if you're rich, we could have bought toys at the store and did videos while we're there, and then go home and then open up them.
That'd be nice. So, but anyways, do you want to add anything before we go, Clark?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Your fingers smell funny?
What?
Do your fingers smell funny?
No.
Oh, you kept smelling them, so I was just wondering.
No.
You got itchy nose?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So one thing before we go, I was going to let y'all go, but what was your New Year's resolution this year? Do you know what that is?
No.
So basically, your New Year's resolution, Clark, is when 2025 ends and it's 2026, on the last day of December, everyone says, well, from here on out in the new year, I'm going to start working out every day, or I'm going to start eating right every day. Is there anything you're going to do for your New Year's?
The same thing what you are doing.
Yes, he is going to do the same thing that I'm going to do, and that is to be excellent every year, every day, and try to treat everyone like you would want to be treated, right?
Yeah.
So we're just going to do what we always do. We always want to, strive to be a better person, but just because it's a new year doesn't mean you got to this is when I'm going to do it. So just start it now. So anyways, y'all have a good one. And Clark, get some rest. You keep yawning. You're making me tired. But y'all have a good one, guys. Say bye.
Bye.
Later.